We're here at the Makita training facility outside of Atlanta in Flowery Branch, Georgia, checking out all the new tools that they have for this year and the coming year and the coming quarters. So let's go ahead and dive right into the hands-on experience. This is the new MAKTRAK from Makita. And as you can see, fits below shells and tonneau covers as well, and nice low profile design, nice for stacking, nice broad base as well, large 9-inch rubber coated wheels. And you can see here with the handle, have a rubber grip right here, actually holds there on the tailgate, or prop it up against a cabinet, your tool chest, what have you, to be able to access your tools right from here. Or we can also lay it down. You see we have organizers. And the bins are kept separate by these divider bars, keeping things from not spilling into the other containers. Locking rail system that can be used from either side. So if you do leave it in your pickup, you can still access all of these from either side. And even the lids on the large rolling tool chest, gonna lift with cables here. These can easily be removed just like on a tailgate of a pickup truck. As well, it can be accessed from either side. These are designed, engineered, and made in the USA.
We're excited to talk about our new 18-volt LXT 21-degree framing nailer. Now, what's the biggest question you always get from customers is runtime. So we're going to give you 25% more runtime than the leading competitor. What does that equivalent to? That's 1,000 nails in a single charge with a 5-amp-hour battery, or even 400 nails driven with a 2-amp-hour battery. The next thing, so when we talk about weight, is the biggest complaint when we talk about framing nails. You can get almost a pound less weight than the leading competitor. If you want even less, you can go with a 2-amp-hour battery. So other thing is recoil. So we have less recoil, creating less fatigue. And then also the design of the high pressure air chamber up top, we've improved that to improve the durability. So when you look at it, we've got longer runtime, less weight, less recoil, and better durability. Different specifications on the LXT 18-volt 21-degree framing nailer. Up top, we got this nice grip, so when you're going around edges, we do have a no mar tip that's included in the box that you can utilize. As far as depth adjustment, clockwise is going to give you a deeper nail. To make it more protruded, you go counterclockwise. As far as getting the nails in themselves, I can take the nails out by simply clicking it, and the nails come out. And so I put it down at the bottom side. I put it up, and now I'm ready to go. Now it does have an anti-fire mechanism, so that way when I get down to 3 or 4 nails left, it's not going to fire. That allows me to put more nails in, helping the driver and the internal features of the unit itself. Now as I go up the tool, power, I've got the power. I simply push the power button for a second, and it'll come on. It starts with single fire. If I want to go to bump fire, I hit the mode button again, and it's going to hit the bump fire section. When I'm running around the job site, if I have to go to different applications, it's got a belt clip on the side, so I can simply flip it up, put it on my belt, and now I'm ready to go. Or if I need to go cut some lumber, I got my rafter hook on the side that flips out of the way, so I can flip it up, put it over. Now I'm set and ready to go to the next step.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Tugue, Senior Product Manager with Makita for Outdoor Power Equipment. Out here today, I'm showing what it's like to do a full truck conversion or trailer from gas products to battery products. And what that looks like with Makita, it's going to be a mix between two battery platforms. You have our 40-volt XPT battery. What that's going to be is for handheld type products like string trimmers or hedge trimmers. But then we also know that there are high demand products like mowing and blowing that you're going to need a little bit more for a capacity and runtime perspective. And that's where we have our Connect series that you see on the trailer here. But to do a little deeper dive on the Connect series, we do have that fully lined up over here. So that battery can mount directly onto a lawnmower, or it can mount directly onto a backpack blower. But to see some marriage between those two platforms, if you actually look over here, we have this power station. This power station is running off of this bigger high-capacity battery, but what you can do with this power station is you can charge your XGT batteries in the field. So this 1200 watt-hour battery can charge 7 of these batteries. So from an asset management perspective, instead of going into the field with 14 of these, you can go in with 7, but still have a lot more options. Or it's also a top-off solution. So think if you go out and it's really rainy that day and there's just a lot more like trimming and cutting that you have to do. You'd previously with gas, go out with a gas tank. Now you have that gas tank on the truck and a solution available to you.
Battery. What this battery does is that it has tablet cell technology. And when you take a step back and look at the XGT lineup of batteries, in particular from our 4 amp all the way to our 8 amp, which we don't have here, we have a 4 amp hour battery and a 5 amp hour battery. Really the core of our products really lie within these two products. The 5 amp hour battery is really delivering more power, specifically in hydrant applications for product that deem it necessary. But then with BL4040F, with tablet cell technology, what we've done is that we've been able to deliver the power of a 5 battery, but keeping it to the same form factor of our current 4 amp hour battery today. So when you think about it, the battery itself and the technology delivers up to 35% more power than our current 4 amp hour battery. You get the benefit of the form factor. What we're going to do here is we're going to make a full rip cut with our 10 1/4 inch rear handle circ saw with a standard BL4040. Still a really great experience, but now what we're going to do here is we're going to switch to the new tablet cell BL4040F battery. So instantly that battery takes off.
So this is the brand new Makita 6-inch orbital sander. We get a 3/16 inch orbit, obviously 6-inch pad. This is the GOB01CZ. A really nice sander. I had a chance to use this already. So easily with just 2 fingers be able to guide this. So vibration is very minimal. It doesn't walk you all over the place, but yet we're still getting a lot of performance down to the pad itself. As you can see, we're using a cordless tool. It's actually a 40 volt, but we're not having to hang that battery on the tool itself. So we have a plug and a cord here, and so we can put that battery remotely wherever we need to and do our sanding. The other cool thing here is we have Makita's remote technology here, where that's wireless technology, where it will actually call on the vacuum so we can do our dust extraction. As soon as we hit the power button, that will then call on the vacuum to be pulling that dust away. We're not having to catch it in a bag or anything like that. We can also variably control the speed right here of the pad with the dial from 1 all the way up to 5. This is going to be available tool only for $249, and you should be able to find it now. This is the new Makita 40 volt model number GWT02, and it's their 1/2 inch impact wrench. We have multiple modes here. In fact, if we go into mode control, we have 1 through 4. Let me show you. So in Titan mode, on mode 1, I'll pull the trigger, and you see my finger is still in the trigger. So it actually impacted for 1/2 second or so and then shut the tool off. If I go to mode 2, it will impact a little longer before shutting off. So about a full second and then shuts off. And mode 3 is going to be a little stronger than that. Now I can also turn it off the mode and all the numbers light up, and that's just going to give me full power, which is up to 1,600 foot-pounds of nut busting torque and 1,250 foot-pounds of fastening torque. And again, I can go to the mode button, and then when I'm tightening, it shuts off, as well as if I go into reverse in the mode buttons, again, it busts it free and then rotates about a half a second and then shuts off. I'll do that again in reverse. So you see it impacts till it breaks it loose, finger still on the trigger, and then runs it off about a half a second and stops. This will launch in Q1 of 2025.
Doing it right? See, they'll kick it right into the middle here.
Yeah.
So the brush is going to pick it up. You can see even on the board here, the logic is right up to the edge.
And is this, can I just grab that?
Yep, so you pull the latch, lift up, yep, there you go. Yeah, there'll be an optional 12.4 gallon later, probably early next year.
So is this your vacuum power?
Yep, so you can take it completely off.
And then sweeper power?
Exactly right.
Okay. And then HEPA cleaning.
All that's doing is shaking that filter.
Yeah.
Kind of banging.
Yeah.
Similar to what you see in a rotary hammer.
Hey, be sure to keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X, as well as TikTok. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Check out all the great new Makita tools. We'll be keeping you in the mix. Have a great day. Keep smiling.